I knew this would
I
happen
don't know if it's a
eventually.
good. Do I have to
No.
ask this again? Should I feed it after midnight? Next question.
Well, when you feed it is pretty much how it got started. So I'd probably leave it alone. I mean, you probably. I mean,
I mean, all right.
There's a woman in the background. What does she think about your her? Why are we talking?
Yeah, we're
If you-
going to readjust that.
Can you
Once you've
sell?
adopted
if-
it, you need to stop fucking it. We've established that, right? Once you've adopted it, you need to stop fucking it.
Well, what happens to the other sock? That's what the question.
Well, that's the
is.
next one you start fucking.
That one gets lost in the dryer.
Wow.
We're talking about homunculus sock muffins. Like if my sock spawned one of those, right? If my cum sock spawns one.
Well,
Does that make me a dad?
I mean, you might owe your
No.
sock drawer after that.
Not the door. It'll be the package that never makes it to the door. I discard my socks like dirty dope whores.
I was
So I
just
take it you're not a dad now, right? Well, you might be.
Oh yes, I have 4 kids, and I'm sorry
Oh,
God
okay.
allowed me to do that to the planet.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
It came from the sock.
Getting to know you. Getting to know.
so I always thought the best thing about having kids was it just proves that rice and ramen noodles aren't the only thing I make it under in it. You know.
So that means if your cum cow goes to mushroom, you are a father.
Now that we're
Yeah.
actually recording, look at that.
I buy it. I mean, I wouldn't buy it, but I'd sell it.
Oh, how we end up with 2 people?
Oh.
I know how. It's me.
There you go.
Bro, it's always you. What do you mean?
It's
I'll
me,
agree with that all the time, every time.
Yeah, we just stay here pretty much.
Except now, whatever this QR code on the bottom is killing our faces.
Yeah, I get rid of
No, I'm kind of liking it. I think it'll do good for me at least.
it.
If you're the same person I'm thinking of, if your hat is took off, you look like Heroin Bob.
There's a mohawk growing. It's in progress.
Yeah,
though.
that's it.
Yeah.
Well, Douglas is actually, tell us about your comedy background and what you're up to. And
This is actually my first time. No, I've been doing comedy about 12 years now. As old as my daughter is, started doing comedy as an excuse to go out and drink while my wife was pregnant. So that worked out pretty well. I'm here in Pueblo, Colorado. We've got about I think like 4 comedians in the city and like maybe 5 in the state. So I'm pretty prestigious out here. I did a comedy show. When I first started, I actually took 3rd place in the state championship, so I beat the other 5. So that was pretty prestigious award. I got to do comedy at a women's prison once before. That was probably the highlight of my stand-up comedy career. I've done it in a male facility too, but that was when I was locked up. The female one was I was actually a guest there, so that was cool.
Tim, I probably should take your upon hearing all that shit. I might as well kill myself and feed my community. God damn.
What's funny is I too have been growing a mohawk for 12 years. Coming a little more slowly.
We could trade because I've been growing this for 12 years, and it just doesn't. I can't get it, so maybe.
I shaved 12 minutes
That's
ago.
all 4 of right there.
men who grow facial hair just look funny without it. That's all I know. You shave it off, you're like a little boy. Your wife goes, grow it back. You ever do that? You're like,
I got sad eyes and look good from the nose down.
If I was on video on top, we'd almost look like a before, medium, and after picture of like the same person, except for
weight loss.
Except for Steve Eddie. He's kind of like the referee or something, but it's like how.
It's like Tim before,
Never had
during,
meth.
after meth.
Yeah. Never had meth. Just started meth.
Pueblo, Colorado. And
right. The next county over from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
I was telling him about Pueblo. I said,
The meth dealer.
Tony, your lifestyle in Pueblo is like 90% of the people that live there. Oh, you don't do meth anymore. Now you're the 1% of Pueblo.
Well, see, in Pueblo, more people are in possession of heroin than a driver's license here, and that's not a joke. You can tell because we got bike lanes now downtown. Like there's lots of bike lanes, and you always tell who's riding their bike for their health and whose license is revoked. You know, dead indicators. I usually have a cigarette in my mouth and I'm pushing the bike. Like I'm not doing it for my health. I got 6 more months. You know.
Where I'm from, you only live once unless you got Narcan. Then you get four more fucking tries.
Hey, that's accurate. That's accurate.
I thought you were going to say, you know, there's bike lanes and you can tell, you know, because there's just people on meth in the bike lane. Or, I don't know.
Well, you know what's so fucked up? In West Virginia, they actually started selling Narcan at Kroger for $50 a nasal spray. You know how many people I'm not spending $50 on?
I figured the West Virginia is like all the like Whitaker family. Like, is that pretty much what it is?
I mean, not all of us. I'm one of the
Okay.
good sperm that made it out.
Okay. So you're just like second, third cousin type.
When I see my shadow, there's going to be like 6 more weeks of good meth.
Okay. All right. That's effective.
Yeah, Stacey's leaving trivia. She just left hosting trivia, heading out. She's like, I still have no idea what the fuck's going on in this chat. Why are people so confused? Do I confuse people like that badly? I guess so.
Where am I?
So this is a game that we've been playing for what? About 20 episodes. Oh, that's not helpful. It cuts everyone out. It's like what's burning you up this week. It goes like a self roast. What you make fun of yourself. It gives you ammunition and kind of go into another round where people make one-liners at each other till it's the last two. And then they go head to head. We declare a winner. Yada yada yada. Pretty simple.
Everybody in those scenes with the cards. Put everybody in the scenes.
Yeah, let's go through it. Here's the host intro. It's the same scene, so I don't need this twice. It's the host only again. I don't need this again. And then it's everybody.
Now you can hear me.
Right, now it's everybody.
But you can't hear me on the back room, can you?
No, you go to the interim and then it's just judges.
Right. So what I was saying is like for the cards and everything, you should put everybody in those scenes and then just hide the cameras.
Like here, everybody's in the...
Right. But as soon as you hit the getting to know you card, I get sent to the back room.
Yes.
You know, like that time on To Catch a Predator.
Which means that if, I'm talking when you go to that card, I get cut out. It also means if I'm reacting or anything during that card, we don't have video for it.
It may be in the back. You have video because it's still going to record your camera in those 9 streams.
Not when I am moved to back stage.
You're not recorded still?
Right.
Okay, that's
no. I didn't know there were going to be judges involved. The last time I saw a judge, I didn't get to go home for like 6 months.
Same.
They're judge and executioner. They're also able to be attacked, and we only have just so far Tony and you, so we could pretty much go, like kind of skip. There's a round we could skip and play the short version. I can't set up the studio now, Tim, because it's just
because you don't have the comics, or
I don't have everybody here. But
you don't have to be that blunt about it.
You know what? And it may change when we come back again. It probably resets, so it's not like I could set it now and it's going to stay. You got to set it before you go live. It's
right. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
That's what I said. That's the downside of it is that you have to set it up ahead of time each time.
Probably. Well, we'll find out. Out. Yeah.
But now that I know you can, instead of having to click into each scene, you can just click into each person, right? And then by scenes, right? So you
can pick which scenes they show up in.
Doesn't it usually start at 10 anyhow?
10?
We want to start at 9:30.
Oh, time?
We've not started at 9:30 yet.
We don't run live anymore, so that's not.
Right.
Now it's taken, edited, and then released. Live was good because it creates the. What I do is I create a live event, so it posts on the social media, but then there's no actual event. But then it gets released, and the clips get released. The clips get watched more than anything. A minute clip gets, easily 500 views in a day. 1,000 in the 2 or 3 days that it lasts out there, and then it disappears into the Netherlands of the internet.
I fucked up my scene, Steven. You're gonna have to fix me.
Hold on a second. I'll be right back.
Oh, you put yourself in one scene.
Yeah, because I was in all scenes, and then I didn't know what that. And then all of a sudden, I was in one scene, and
Yeah, you're back in
I didn't know
all.
what Jenny said.
Yeah, you're back in all. Well, that's why it's to play around with. Douglas is here. He can play with Tony while we're here. We can pretty much go into, we'll do round one. The self roast. Yeah, I guess you start here. Everyone's in this scene. Except everyone's here. But I'll leave everyone in all scenes. I'm curious if Tony comes back. Yeah, let's leave him in. The intro, the self burn, the round 2, round 3. Yeah, then the closeout. That's it. Yeah, then you just click somewhere else and it closes. It doesn't give you a close button. So it's like, what do I do? How do I close this? I remember the old internet. Stephen Sane remembers.
Yeah.
My mom asking, why would someone create a virus? I don't understand the purpose. I'm like, Mom, because they can. That's the only reason. Yeah, this goes here. That's an enter for the judges. And you just have to go back to this character intros. Character intros should have everybody. I'll figure this out eventually when I change the studio, now that you can do that. Thanks, Restream. See, Tim, the reason I had it in order was like if someone had no clue, this was like the order that they'd go in. But yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, I get that. I just,
Yeah, now it's a different story.
Yeah.
But it's redundant, yes. You just need 2 screens to go back and forth between judges and host, all the characters, judges.
Well, probably 4 screens. But yeah.
Well, it's host, and then you introduce the character, you bring them on like I did.
Host everybody, all the comics.
Right, it's pretty much like this. The host, let's introduce this one, you introduce that one, you introduce this one. That's what we were doing. And everyone's there.
Right.
You go into the first round.
Right, and then the only other one I'm talking about is which you have to assign it as you pick your 2 winners, but your final 2.
Yeah. Well, you bring everyone in there and then you drop them. You drop everyone but those 2 because they're there at the end anyway, at the head-to-head. Then you go to the judge scene. You bring them back into the the view. You bring everyone in. It's helpful, but it's not. It's helpful, but it's still manual. You can't preset it, so it's really kind of like a tool that's nice but still useless. I'm curious if we if Tony logged out and came back in, would it be set again, or would it be just reset back to all scenes? Let's find out. I'll put myself into. All right. So if I leave, I'll see what happens. I won't end the stream. I'll just leave. Tim knows what he's doing.
You leave like you were never here.
Well.
Yeah. All right. Let's see how long I can keep them out.
And then there was us.
Yeah.
NFL scenes.
Right. That was interesting. It kept running. I think even if the host left.
Well, plus I'm also a host.
Yes, but even if we both left without ending the stream, it would keep going. I don't ask how I know that.
How do you know that?
Well, the first time I ran the show, I left G. Dane in Brooklyn in the studio, and I kind of just left them talking, and then started a new stream, and then left the studio, and left them there for like, I don't know, an hour and a half, because I had taken a hit off a vape and passed out, literally in the hallway. My wife was ready to call 911 because I was sitting there like this, like in another world. You know what I learned that day? These things are dangerous.
I thought you were going to say like breathe easier.
Well, yeah, and these things are dangerous. Low blood pressures. Low blood pressure is a real thing.
It is. And believe it or not, I'm a big, giant dude with low blood pressure, low blood sugar.
That part's confusing. You're the opposite. Like, sir, you should have diabetes, but you have the opposite of diabetes. Your body seems to absorb sugar like it's water. You know, like
I've heard of that before.
yeah. I have a friend that runs on the male side of his family. They do blood work on him and they send him for special tests because they question the lab. Like, did someone drop a cheeseburger in this test? I saw his numbers. I looked at them and went, none of these numbers are supposed to be in the tens of thousands.
Mm-hmm.
Like off the charts.
Off
like
the chart. My white blood count is off the chart. That one they're still working on. But like 2 years ago, I spent Thanksgiving in the hospital because they found MRSA all throughout everything, and then the hospital found no sign of it.
Because it left and went into the hospital. It said I'm home.
I did one of those blood testing things like through Ancestry.com one time because I wanted to find my heritage. I had a warrant for my arrest. I found out. But I found out at the end of that, I was Caucasian. So I made some progress there, but I didn't know much about the Caucasian people, so I had to Google it. Don't Google Caucasia. You'll get a whole bunch of Chinese dick pics, and it's just not good for your search history. It made me feel good about myself. Like, it was like they were tiny. I felt like I could be like their king or their leader or something, you know?
Look, just get a woman with small hands. You'll feel like a Greek god. Tiny hands are a must. And she needs to have the eyes of a victim.
Oh, God.
Yeah, usually if her hands are bigger than mine and her Adam's apple is bigger than mine, I'm not interested.
Right. And her name's Adam.
Yeah.
Right. That's like the Bee Gees song. I'm thinking like that song More Than a Woman in the 70s made sense, but now More Than a Woman, that means she has a penis. I mean, that's not a good song anymore.
The other day, a gay guy asked me for directions. I told him to go straight. I guess he got offended.
Right. Yeah, we have a. Oh, I won't even. I just won't. Some guy was complaining at the Dollar Tree that EBTs are being cut off. I said, imagine how the single mom with 5 kids feels. Like, he's just a single gay guy. I mean, no kids to worry about there. Like,
The other day, I told the gay guy to go straight, and he stopped sucking my dick.
God.
Blink twice. Danger.
What?
I said blink twice if you're in danger.
Only from himself. That is.
All these people?
Have you ever actually been hit on by a gay guy that doesn't give up?
No, I think you have to be attractive, and I don't think any one of us four would. I mean, maybe you, Steve.
The one I met lived in Pueblo.
I have.
Every time
Tim
at
kind of
karaoke,
looks like the back lady that buys me drinks at the bar.
I would tell him if your sister was here, you still couldn't suck my dick. He had a sister.
And
He's probably still in Pueblo or dead. One or the other.
I mean, I was always offended because I tell people I've been in jail more times than the average black dude, and it's not racist. It's a statistic. You can look it up. It's true. But like all the times I've been in jail, like I've never been like raped or like approached in that way. You know what I mean? I'm gonna turn 40 next month. I'm kind of like, what the fuck's so wrong with me? You know, like it felt nice to feel wanted, just like on an occasion. You know, I have to fight somebody off like you can't have it. They're like, we didn't want it. You know.
I would go back in to find out.
I've tried.
I've tried.
Yeah.
How do you try? and fail in Pueblo. I mean, that's pretty easy.
Well, no, I understand I failed, but
Oh.
there's still no advancements made.
Pueblo. It's a beautiful little town. Just stay out of it.
Yeah.
I renounced Catholicism. Because none of the priests would fuck me.
Oh, God. What are we roasting, Tim? The world. It doesn't matter. Even Brooklyn didn't show up. I expected that to happen. I knew that would happen one day. You started too late. I was asleep. You're on a regiment. You're on a regiment on a plan.
He dropped out of the last 15 minutes of the last one.
Was late.
Who did?
Brooklyn.
Oh.
He created a whirlpool on the other show.
Doug, I got to ask you about your name, man. Is that a take on the 90s Nickelodeon cartoon?
Yeah, it is, because I was a kid when that was out, and so Doug Funny was taken when I wanted to do comedy, so I figured, fuck it, I'll be Funny Doug. And I'll use the algorithms that come with the mistaken searches.
You should go by Kill Tony, Tony.
Love that.
You should go by the Tony they're trying to kill.
Yeah, but then that could turn from a nickname to an action, though. Like oh no, I saw this shirt that I loved one day, and I can't take credit for the joke that was on the shirt. The shirt said, "I'm not gay, but $20 is $20," and I wanted to buy the shirt, right? But I'm broke a lot, and I know what I'm like when I'm broke, and I'm not gay, but $20 is like a gram of weed, like $5 in gas. And
$20 is $20.
Yeah, $20.
How much was
how much
the shirt exists for a reason, doesn't it?
How much was the shirt? $20.
Or
$20
Where's the back of shirt?
Yeah.
No, $20 is not $20, sir. That's like people that smoke dick for crack. I've smoked crack. It's not that good.
Smoke dick for crack.
Well, you know why gay dudes are so rude all the time, right?
I mean, they suck crack for dick.
Well, they're fucking assholes.
Yeah,
it takes a minute to get in there, but yeah, it's there. I keep asking people what LGBTQ means. Nobody gives me a straight answer. I saw lesbian on fire. I said, "Is that an LGBTQ?" I don't know what the letters are anymore.
Is it a BB? What is it? A BBW or a BBQ? The BBW at the BBQ at the Wawa.
It was definitely BB for sure.
Tim, what's the like local store that you go to that's open 24 hours in Florida? What's it called?
Like a convenience store?
Yeah, like here it's called 7-Eleven.
Oh, we have 7-Eleven. We just got Wawa. We have speed racetrack.
What about in Colorado?
We got Loaf and Jug, but we're trying to not anymore. We have Mavericks now. They're taking them over.
What happened to Loaf and Jug? They kept getting robbed.
Yeah. They were gassing up gas prices. They're hiking. So they're like, let's get rid of Loaf and Jug now.
I asked Tony what's near him, but I think he's sitting outside of it. But
yeah, it's a break time.
Like the nearest thing to you is a break time. Yeah.
Yep.
Gas station, food, internet cafe.
Yeah.
You're in Texas now?
Yeah.
Join the stream. Here. Dan has arrived to judge the absolute non-roasting of each other, which is fine. We've got Stacy or Tracy forward as usual. I tried living my life backward. I got tired of staring at my own ass. Woo!
Don't ever do it in the mirror.
You missed some of Funny Douglas's jokes, but we haven't gotten a roasting. They're just recording and trying to get past this outage that we had. It took me 4 tries to get it to record.
Do you need Narcan?
No, but I think the internet was hijacked by the Chinese again.
Oh, something happened.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's them doing a test and shutting us down again.
Have you recently bought like a Roomba or something like that? I hear that's how they get in there.
My Roomba's sleeping on my bed, meowing. He finds all the dust and dirt and chases it. Cat I captured 2 months ago is now sleeping on my bed. Captured. I opened the door. He came in for food. I closed the door. He hasn't left. He's been to
It
the
doesn't
vet.
sound like captured. That sounds like a cat who's conned his way into your house.
Correct. It wasn't that simple.
I know, because we have some of those here.
Those are Florida cats. This is a Brooklyn cat. It's the first black cat I've ever had. Got black paws. He speaks black cat. When he meows at me, even, it sounds like a threat. It's like, meow.
Is he always late?
Hard R or short A?
Well, it's the
Meow
gold
or-
necklace that gives it away. And
I mean, when it meow.
Where the fuck is Brooklyn?
sleeping,
Meow.
probably having gay sex with his lover. I don't know. But like gay sex is different than any other sex.
Well, I mean, it is gay.
Well, how is it
Like-
different?
like- If you said he was having gay sex, like my autistic brain, that instantly makes it opposite sex, which means, for Brooklyn to have gay sex, it's with a woman,
So two gays make a straight.
right?
They can, but usually lesbians, raise them, the boys differently than the girls. Everyone's raised like a boy, except the boy. I
You
don't
can
know.
tell which one's wearing the flannel.
What do you call two women that gave up on men that lived together with their children? Cousins.
Oh.
If a guy and girl get divorced in Utah, are they still cousins?
They were before they were married, so yeah, they're still cousins after too.
Sister wives.
They're just not husband and wife. Now we're just cousins now.
It's all relative.
Yes.
So
It's
is
all
time.
irrelative.
That's why I fuck it all off. Wasted all the time.
Oh, someone else is here. Oh, me. Adjust mics. Oh, Teams. I don't even care about that. So we're not actually having a show at the moment, which is fine. I mean,
Yeah, I've been.
Brooklyn always said he doesn't have to be here. I said, neither do I. Tim can run the show. What's the point of a show if we're not there?
Do any of us have to be here anymore with AI being what it is? I mean,
Yes, AI sucks. AI.
Yeah, AI's like white privilege. I can't afford it.
Fucking.
I don't know. You
clankers.
haven't seen the Mr. Rogers and Tupac videos yet.
Fucking
Picture-
clankers.
Pictory
Okay,
is
that's one
very
thing.
good.
That's one thing, but this new, I am my own AI personality and I'm an actor. Fuck you, clanker.
Ain't it?
Somebody still has to generate.
Now, my favorite is the AI applicants sending out to the AI employees.
You hear that the AI company employees are actually starting to call off now. That they're learning that that's the behavior that employees do. So now AI is like, no, I'm not working. That's it.
I've worked my 60 hours.
Yeah.
Artificial intelligence wants benefits. What kind
It
of
used to be
benefits?
that
could it want?
artificial intelligence is what happened when a blonde dyed her hair brunette.
Oh,
Y'all remember that bitch that used Gorilla Glue for hairspray?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That did
I
that for
often-
her hair. Think about what Flex Seal would do for her menstrual cycle.
No, there's this stuff at Home Depot. It's called holding putty. That shit will hold your hair for a week. Don't ask me how I know this.
I'm
It
gonna
said
make
hold-
you an ad for Flex Skinny Briefs. Be like a
holding
robot
putty
chicken.
sounds like it's for the hair. Okay. My hair was stiff for a week.
I'd hold your hair for a week, Steve. It's been a long
Don't
week.
lie. You bond up your cock to your hand, didn't you?
It was 45 years ago.
Something about Mary.
You definitely bonded your cock to your hand.
I was never that stupid. I was always had a cousin or
Nothing about
something nearby.
stupidity. It's off curiosity. Anything's a glory hole if you're brave enough.
That's true.
true.
Again, not that stupid, but never
Bravery,
look through
not-
that hole. You're getting a poke in the eye. That's what's in there.
You're not supposed to look through the holes. You're supposed to trust it.
Steven, Stacy is
That's
not
where
going
the
to make
board
it.
comes in.
Oh,
Stacy is not coming.
oh, well, I wasn't giving her sex anyway. So. Neither was Tony or Dan. Funny Douglas. She cannot make it this evening. That's fine. There's traffic in Florida. A gator trying to cross the road. I get it. It's no one's paying anyone yet.
You know, a sperm crossed the road. I put on the wrong fucking socks.
I mean, Rab, yes. And last week I didn't know what happened.
You mean you stuck your foot in your Muppet child's ass?
I did, and I tiptoed it across the white line.
Daddy, no! How?
Mr. Bill.
Nobody likes sock puppets.
Oh, you missed it.
Should I ask him?
You should ask him since he missed the premise of the whole sock.
Dan, listen. If my cum sock spawns a homunculus sock muppet, does that make it my child? He said yes.
Yes.
So should I treat it like Dobby and give it a sock?
As a judge, you need to weigh in on these things a little bit more.
He's finishing his Happy Meal.
You know what? No, I like it. I like how I ended last time. I threw to you. It's like and you're like, yeah, Rab had it. Like, and Rab had it. That's a lab. That's how I ended the edit.
So we can let these two go at it. Brooklyn has also responded, I quote, "Not gonna make it, I'm just tired," which translates to he's been smoking weed since 8 o'clock this morning and has had a day's worth of activities and doesn't feel that this is worth his time. So I guess he's moving on to bigger things like sleep.
So hold on a second, please.
Smart man.
I wonder if his partner ever looks at him and just thinks that God wasted a perfectly good asshole putting teeth in his mouth.
I'm not sure. I can't answer these things, and I don't want to think about it. I'm nauseous. Oh, God.
Well, I mean, that's what I'd do.
Oh.
Spawn homunculus sock muppets named Fillmore.
Hit your opening, and I'll just do it. And
I love the look on Dude's face there.
We got to show Funny Douglas what we're doing.
Right. Well, we'll do a couple rounds with the short.
Yeah, show them. Yeah, the self burn. What you make fun of yourself.
No. Let's start the show. Like hit your earn or burn, and then it'll say you're Brooklyn, and it's like, no, that fucker's leaving. I got this shit.
Yell action in 3, 2.
Earn or Burn, brought to you by dontxcelus Productions, LLC. Earn or Burn, are you ready to roast? Earn or Burn, brought to you by dontxcelus Productions, LLC. Earn or Burn, are you ready to roast? And now to your host, Brooklyn.
That's not Brooklyn. Brooklyn must be missing in action. Oh no, I think he's sleeping. Oh well.
He ran away and joined the circus.
Again, they wouldn't take him the last time.
No, well, last time he wanted to be the still walker. This time they're letting him into the lion's den.
I think he has another part in mind.
What, Cannonball?
No. It's something about a race and queens. What's that race for the queen?
He wants to be part of the master race. I think that's
no.
Drag race?
Yeah, ding. Yeah,
the non-binary.
So
let's do an episode without Brooklyn then. Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck Brooklyn. This is the Manhattan crowd. Brooklyn, we miss you. It won't be the same without your flair.
I thought Brooklyn was a place. I'm really confused right now, guys. I don't know.
Yes. Well, we could bring up Brooklyn's, last episode if we really wanted, but he's our usual host.
Actually, I'm from Long Island.
Dan is originally from Bung Island. as am I. As is Tim. Tim is now in
Originally.
Florida. Dan was smart, moves upstate New York where the water and air is cleaner, but no one has a job. Tony lives wherever he is. Funny Douglas is currently in Pueblo, Colorado, which is about like living outside, but he's indoors, so he's better than most Puebloanians.
It's pretty much like if Colorado was like a person, Pueblo would be like the butthole, you know.
Pueblo is the Burn to Colorado. Well, it is the buffer right before Trinidad, the sex change capital of America. If you didn't
So,
know
ladies
that.
and gentlemen, tonight is our special head-to-head Mr. Meth Earn or Burn pageant.
I got the teeth for it.
That'll probably be a later round. We might be doing that. All right. So we're gonna start off with what pissed you off today, right? So Steven, you have that? You have a card for that?
Of course we do. We have the self-burn of 30 seconds. That's usually where we'll start. But what pissed you off? What pissed you off today or this week that just for me it was waking up and going to work. But Tony's always got something good to say, so I'll let him set the example for Funny Douglas. What's pissing you off today, Tony?
People telling me that I sound handsome. If I can just tell me I'm ugly without saying so, you know what I mean? I have a voice for radio, not a face for TV. I don't even know what the fuck we're doing here. Like what? I mean, that and TikTok horse. There's a big rise in those. They piss me off. I don't buy into none of that shit. A lot of them are West African high priests. They'll fool you.
Hey, Funny Douglas, what pissed you off today?
I mean, I turned 40 in a month, and I started thinking about all my successes throughout my life, and I haven't thought of any. I was working the same job for like the last 6 years. I was a pizza boy, and I was thinking, there's nothing worse than being like a 40-year-old pizza boy, right? And then they fired me. Like, dude, that sucks more to be the 40-year-old pizza. They don't trust me to throw sauce and pepperonis on the fucking pizza with the special kid in the back who has a drooling problem and goes back to the home after he's done with work. They're like, get out of our restaurant. And, it really bothered me because I wasn't just like an employee there. I was a manager there, right? Like I talked myself down, but I was a manager. But that would piss me off too because I look at myself and the people I managed. I think, how sorry is this place if I'm the most qualified fucking person you could.
Well, that definitely pissed off. That would piss me off. I'm sorry. Yeah. The time ran out, and the studio operator doesn't actually know what's happening. He just pushes buttons. Damn monkeys. But that would piss me off. So what'd you do after that? I mean,
I got about 10 more jobs within rapid succession. I got a job working as a stonemason, which is a fancy way of saying I did all the shit that they say white people won't do. Which they don't, because I'm not there no more, right? But I was working with a bunch of straight Mexicans, and the first day my boss was like, "I'm gonna need your ID and social security number," and I was like, "Good try, motherfucker,"
All right, that definitely pissed me off. Well, you just go and self roast yourself, but I think we just kind of did that. Oh, look, it's just judges again. How'd that happen?
Well, talk about it. Dan, you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
No, it's just I was thinking about that because I used to deliver pizzas 30 years ago, and and I couldn't imagine being fired at 48. Yeah, it definitely would make things worse.
I don't know if you should maybe make me feel better or worse right now, but I feel worse.
So yeah, I mean, agree. Maybe getting fired as an adult for delivering pizzas is shitty, but the fact that 10 jobs in quick succession after that doesn't make it sound like it's not entirely your fault. And then Tony, when somebody says you sound handsome, it's not a way to say you look ugly. It's a way to say you sound stupid.
No, either or.
Well, I think
same difference where I'm from.
I think Tony would be happy to be fired from a pizza delivery manager job right now.
Hey, you might be at Texas 3, bro, but you'd be at Pueblo 10 out here.
Tony couldn't get fired from a pizza place. he wouldn't be there to be fired. The safe would already be empty. He would have taken all the ingredients, and he would be fucking gone the second somebody gave him keys.
Well, see,
right.
I got
well-
got the job there on false pretense. I was watching all these pornos as a little boy where the pizza boy always gets the pussy, right? And
Yeah.
it doesn't happen like that. I mean,
No.
You
Never.
couldn't even get
all right.
pussy at a pizza place.
I couldn't get pussy at a women's prison with a pocket full of pardons.
But could you get pussy in a prison with a pocket full of pardons and pizza?
It depends what kind of pizza. Maybe, I don't know. It's possible.
Prostitute.
It's
It's hard
possible,
to find
as long
money.
as it's not pineapple pizza.
It'd be, yeah.
Sorry.
Quick, everybody. All right, Tony, picture this. Tony is a voiceover for a cartoon. Who is the cartoon?
Narcan. And now he has to do the commercial. Has your friend overdosed? Do you have
I've
Narcan?
been doing it for bomb pops over the nasal spray. They're suppositories. If you don't have Narcan, I don't know if you know that or not, but popsicle will save your life.
What do you do with it? Tell us.
Well, you got to insert it in the rectum of the overdosed, and just like Lazarus, some motherfuckers will pop right back up from the dead. I promise you that. If they don't, you have to explain why you sodomized the corpse with a fucking popsicle. I don't advise.
Now, could you say that with a little bit more Foghorn Leghorn flair?
All of it. I say, boys.
Now do
You're
Bane.
doing it all
Now do
wrong.
Bane.
Like you're doing the Foghorn Leghorn.
It's gotta have a stick in it. It can't be in the plastic, son. Just split him wide open.
Got to insert at least 3 inches up the anus, boy. Otherwise, it's not going to work.
Steven, do you have a picture of Foghorn Leghorn that you throw up?
Absolutely. Let's find one. We could actually put a video and you can voice over it. Seems funny. I could just mute it.
Now, boy, why are you cutting
Oh,
the
God,
amphetamines with the
Hold on, we'll be right back.
I know we want. I know we want them to keep coming back, but they got to survive, son.
You're gonna
Get
get
outta here.
blocked on YouTube.
Go ahead, do the voiceover. I said, come back here, boy. Come back here when I'm talking to you. You're gonna run away
I said,
past that
boy,
dog.
take this bottle.
The boy ain't
Bring-
right.
Don't
bring me
forget
my
to burn it,
meth.
son. Blow
Give
it
me my
off the
meth
mouth.
pipe. Go get my meth pipe. Bring it back fast from that doggy.
Now listen, you got to bounce between Walgreens and Walmart. You can't buy more than 4 boxes at Walmart without having to sign for it. Now, if you get more than 2 signatures, well, let me just say this: you're going to prison. Now,
Okay, that was fun.
Okay.
We can try that again, but I don't think the sink was there. It's okay. But that's Foghorn Leghorn. For those of you that don't know. So what round
Where
do
the
we
hell
have?
were we? I guess we do need Brooklyn.
No, we don't. We did a self-burn. That was it. You did Foghorn Leghorn. Who won that round? There was no round. All right, back to the contestants. It's head to head here. We could try and go dodgeball, or we could just go right. Okay, who won dodgeball? Who cares? We didn't have a round. All right, we're gonna go head to head here. Dan, what do you think? Who won?
We're not
wait, another
explaining
round.
anything to anything. Steven, what are you doing?
Switching the
rushed.
screens around. Here we're back here
Stop
again.
rushing me.
you owe me $50.
You're getting paid?
Yeah, I owe Tim Finder fees. I owe Drab, Tony, Funny Douglas. Thank God I didn't have
See, $20 just ain't
Delilah
$20.
come back.
You didn't put a dick in your mouth. All they had to do was show up.
Okay.
Well, then you have 5 left. I'll send someone else's dick. I don't.
So why don't since this is Mr. Math, why don't we do a back and forth round where you go back and forth and try and convince me and Dan that you are more
I don't like that screen. Let's do it.
deserving of the title Mr. Math.
That's us again.
Yeah,
Oh.
what do you just put everybody on the screen, man?
All right, I don't even want to be here. So we explain.
Well,
We
man,
just
I feel
one.
like
Do you understand? It's like one sentence back and forth. Yes. Shh, and go.
first.
I showed up, so I mean that.
Fuck Steven!
Yeah. Was that a
Okay.
Well, I survived a stroke because somebody put more fentanyl than amphetamines in my methamphetamine, and I woke up with less teeth, a fucked up walk, and I can't say that I slur my words anymore because it's racist now.
Douglas.
I definitely slur my words, but shit, I don't know. I don't have nothing there. God damn it.
Tony.
Okay, keep slurring.
Yeah.
I can make Sudafed with nothing more than Sudafed and grain alcohol.
All right. If you're willing, let's see the smiles.
There's you got one there.
1, 2, 3.
But I'm Pueblo.
This
So they
was
come
dead
to.
inside.
Looks like Colorado wins over West Virginia. But it's kind of a tie.
It looked like-
Depends.
Oh, yeah, but that what kind of a win is that really though? Colorado over West Virginia. I mean that's
Well,
okay. You're
Her name is
prettier than Ugly Duckling. You know that's.
Where's Christy? She can tie break
That's
this.
wrong. Don't say that. Don't do that to her.
It's not her fault. It's not her
That
fault.
wasn't even involved, though.
And Funny Douglas has no idea what we're talking about, but that's okay.
No, but you know
Before you-
that's usually the story of my life. I
Hey,
usually
look,
don't
though,
know.
I gotta say this for Douglas, the cartoon character of him, right? Oh, no.
That was a different one.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
That was a different character.
Droop along?
It's the vulture.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Okay, I see it.
No. No.
which one?
That's good. That's good. But the problem, Tony, is now I see more. I mean, I saw it when you first said it, but now the fact that you're doing it so well, I'm only associating it with you.
He's officially known as Beaky Buzzard, and he's a cartoon character with Bugs Bunny.
I say, boy, you do short
Oh,
the
okay,
fast
yeah,
ones
they-
go over your head, son.
Yeah.
And he had the mom with the Italian accent.
I can't do that, though. Reckon what are we gonna call him?
It's the internet.
I
All right,
like
Steve,
you.
Steve, why don't you bring us all back on the screen, and we'll figure out where to go next.
I reckon your favorite color is mine.
Yeah, not done that. Just
I believe I might have to give that to you. I can explain the thermodynamics of your toaster, and it probably ain't got no gas in it. Listen, you don't understand. I've had homeless crackheads hem me up in conversation just uttering the words to Careless Whisper, and it took me to the course to figure it out. When we
people
got,
ask me for
I'm
money,
never gonna dance again. These guilty feet, and they've got no rhythm. It's easy to pretend. I'm not a fool. What the fuck is happening in my life right now, bro? Couldn't go nowhere. I gave that dude $20 to get the fuck away from me. That's about the only time it would be $20.
That was the first $20 I had in a long time too.
Make that happen.
That was the first $20 I had in a long time. I really need that $20. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. It was you.
Yeah. Hey, $20 is $20.
Speaking of which, seeing as how this is Mr. Meth, that is the prize tonight. So our final round. Convince me and Dan that you deserve the $20 more. Who wants to go first?
Sure. I won't say I'm more deserving, but I could definitely use it because, like, dude, I'm so poor. I ran out of gas the other day, and don't seem like shit to you guys. I drive a fucking moped, dude. It costs
You got a moped.
$3. Still at like 50 cents could have got me home, and I was pushing it up the hill like
Were
quarter.
you delivering pizzas on a moped?
Yeah, yeah.
Again in Pueblo.
I went to the bank to go sign my check, and I asked the teller for a pen, if I could borrow a pen. She hesitated.
That's motherfucking. You going in banks and shit like you're important. I don't get to do that. I don't have inside privileges. I look like I have the drugs, and they don't want that in there. You know what I mean?
Oh my
You
God.
have a moped. I have feet, and one of them don't work so good. I drag it behind me because of the fentanylamines.
Tony does kind of look like one of them ones that needs to eat makeup so he can be pretty on the inside.
Listen, I'm one of the motherfuckers. I am one of the motherfuckers that for the price of a cup of coffee a day could have had every good thing in life available to him at any time: food, education, clothing, water.
Just a little bit of prescription
I woke
makeup.
up and chose to make meth instead. Sally Struthers,
Are we
Sarah
actually
McLaughlin
having?
will not sing for either one of us. There's no high note in our future, I promise.
All right, not before the copyright's gonna be right there. It's gonna cut off our audio. That's something to say.
Are we actually having a redneck off?
And it's starting to pop off. It's starting to pop off.
I just learned that I had an amazing falsetto.
Go tell Father McNally.
Don't forget St. Peter.
I gotta say, holy shit, that was great. Fucking, you got a moped was the
well, and I gotta tell you, because when I live in Pueblo, right, and it's really hard to pick up girls when you drive a moped in Pueblo because of the weight limit on the scooter, and you know, it's hard to fit two people on it, you know. But also, girls from Pueblo are, you know,
I don't want to say
what I like to call the tortas. I think that's what they're called, tortas. Yeah. I like the tortas. That's what we call them nowadays.
I have something to say about a moped. I really do, because listen. Y'all know the saying: if people say, you know, fucking fat girls like riding a moped. It's fun until somebody sees you do it. Whoever said that's clearly never been on a moped, because it's fun all the time.
Or fucking fat girl, because it's kind of fun.
The one thing I will say though about that, the big woman in mopeds, is that you don't want them landing on your face. They're both equally dangerous, and they will kill you.
That's accurate. You know.
He's had plenty of moped in his day. Did you wear a helmet too? I didn't. I traded it for man.
Become a PSA.
No, helmet would be considered safe sex.
Who's getting the money?
Wear a helmet and wrap your dick.
Yeah, see, I never wore the helmet. I mean, look at me. I turned out. Never mind.
I turned out.
Wear helmets, kids. Wear helmets.
I turned out.
Yeah, I turned out.
Listen, my greatest life achievement was being the tallest kid on the short bus. They all looked up to me, but not because it was, you know, an envious thing. They didn't really have a choice. Gravity was so mean to those kids and had them by the back of their head.
I know how you feel, because I went to the Philippines one time, and they're like little, like they used to be ruled by Spain, so they're like little Mexican Asians. So they're like fucking 4 foot nuts. I was taller than the whole country. It was fucking dope. I could see for like a mile.
I was the shortest kid on the short bus.
It shows.
Some people grow out, some people grow up, you know.
I could walk to school. They made me take the short bus anyway.
Did I ask you guys about this Forrest Gump movie? I need to know, because it keeps me up at night. It keeps me up at night. It does. So if Forrest's mom's pussy was trash and he couldn't have gotten to that school, how do you think that movie would have went down?
It'd have been like radio.
No, I'm serious. Like, think about it. If he never got to go to that school, bro, nobody would have threw any rocks at him. He'd have never found out just how magic his shoes. Alabama lost their greatest runner ever in life, right? Probably never won a game.
It'd be like Gilbert Grape Part 2.
The Jenny's still a whore. I don't care how you look at it. She's getting age no matter what.
I picture he's still going to get drafted, except he's going to have the metal things on his legs, and he's going to get shot in the face pretty quick.
I think Bubba's going to be like in his grandpa's lineage, you know, the citizens with their bed sheets and their horses and their society.
Boba's just gonna laugh at his metal legs.
No,
No, Lieutenant Dan would have died in battle with his legs like he wanted to in the first place. I'm pretty sure because Forrest would have never made it to Nam. They wouldn't have drafted him.
oh my God.
Jenny, they will not send me to Vietnam.
No, they're
That's
like
kinda-
these.
that's kinda like how they
You
won't
should have
let
run
me,
these things off like 14 years ago, man.
Can we
the
take
hell?
like a little side quest for a second here?
Back to the
We
game.
have already. Where have you been?
I had a friend. I had a friend. His name was Brian, and we called him Wheelchair Brian because he was a double amputee, right? So he used to work over at the freaking there was an electronics store back in the 90s. I forgot what it was, but
Babbage's.
I think it was like Tower Records or something like that. Anyway, he was in there, and freaking Forrest Gump was the big thing. Forrest Gump was everywhere. They were selling the videotapes, VHS,
Oh, yeah.
So
Videotapes and VHS.
Yeah, I was
they-
gonna say.
Coloring books.
They
Yeah,
said
yes, sir. He was
they-
quite a big deal.
they told him that they had to skip the scene where Lieutenant Dan was on the ship. Remember, he's up on the ship, and you see his stumps, and he's yelling in the rain.
Yeah.
They said that they couldn't play that scene because it was an amputee cursing out a deity, right? And my friend is sitting there in his wheelchair with no legs. He's like, "I'm okay with this."
Well, yeah, he's cursing like, why'd you let me live? Because he's saying, why'd you let me live? Like, why couldn't you just let me die already?
Yeah.
Like saying like that your life had no purpose, but there are those moments like
Right. He's like, I'm okay with this. I want to die
I'm
too.
muting my mic.
I get it. I'm just in a desk chair, and I want God to save me.
where do you think you're going?
I don't care.
Oh, that's the trap.
All right, I've unmuted my mic. There was a big conversation happening.
What if you're still in the same place, time and everything, just not in this realm, and you're sitting in, they're going like, the fuck's going on?
The
Like-
alternate dimension theory.
Right, I'm in the same place, just now your energy
Imagine-
transformed. You're
Even
on a
you
higher
imagine close
level.
your eyes and you end up back in Pueblo.
As long as it's on the rock overlooking the lake, I'm good.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful spot.
Steve,
We
this
have
is
a
Burn
stigma
Burn,
in Pueblo, like you guys
not
might not-
Cosmic Comics. Do you really want to start me in on fucking quantum physics right now?
That
What do
was a
you wanna
good
do?
show. Oh wait.
Quantum leap.
Where they go back
Yeah.
in time, quantum physics.
Did you
That
see
was-
the episode where dude got stuck in a Downs kid?
See, Brooklyn's probably watching Quantum instead of Quantum Leap. He's watching Quantum
yeah,
Hump, but
Yeah, quantum leap.
It showed him
Qua-
look in the mirror and
Quantum
you see the
leap.
regular.
it is impossible to travel through time because we're not physically able to do it.
I did it one time. I flew from South Korea at 10 o'clock in the morning to LA, and I got there after a 14-hour flight at like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Right, that's called math.
That's
that
that was
math.
traveling in time.
That was you missed a day.
Yeah. I went backwards.
Yeah,
I did something. I don't know. It was math.
And I flew to Chittagong, Bangladesh, and somehow gained a half a day.
Yeah, when you bang a bitch, you'll lose a day.
I went there with my daughter, my ex-wife, daughter's first marriage. Not that she got married again, but
So did she marry a Bangladesh person?
yes, no, they just randomly went there to get married.
Well, I don't know. You know what I mean? Yeah, that seems like the
it was her dream to be
Yeah.
a Bangladeshi bride, with gold and the gowns like Cinderella, like.
Hey, let's get an ending for this train wreck.
Well, if she's bitch, you're probably a whore.
Yeah, she's.
So I'm gonna wait for Dan to put a little more food in his mouth. Then I'm gonna ask him for his opinion.
He needs an
More than
OnlyFans
most.
for that. He needs to make the gluck sounds as he eats the French fries.
I want to start. No, OnlyFans. I want to get the 2 OnlyFans top models and have them fendle. See who can raise the most money for all of us. We'll give them 40%. Oh, that's called pimping. Oh.
Shit, I thought
Hey,
this
yo,
was
Douglas.
This is an
I'm not
OnlyFans?
gay or nothing, but I'd probably subscribe to your OnlyScabs.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
OnlyFans.
OnlyScabs.
What
I'm not
I'm
gay, but
thinking
$20 is $20.
This is an OnlyFans, right?
Yeah.
You got
Give
one?
everyone the link.
Well, no, it's not just for OnlyFans. Everybody, come on over. Whoever.
So Dan,
It's OnlyFans, but it's just him showing his track marks.
you have two
Right.
tweakers come up to you and do what these two morons have done for us for the last hour.
Mm-hmm.
You have one $20 bill in your pocket. You can't run
Yeah,
away
there's-
because you're in a corner or something.
All
Who
right.
you give it to?
Cucking.
I don't
Cucking and
know
taking that bottle.
because Douglas had some funny remarks, but goddamn, Tony was a little bit more aggressive. I'm gonna have to give it to Tony.
You know what? I thought I would never say this, but looks like Tony's won an episode of Earn or Burn.
But
Oh, well.
but I kind of feel like we're picking the smartest chimp in the zoo.
Right. I was gonna say I gotta make point of that Funny Douglas was very funny. He did a great job. It was his first time here. We had no idea what was going on. Tony has been in every fucking episode. So good job, Tony.
All right,
For
Tony.
being the guy who beat up the
Everybody,
new
woo.
meth guy.
Yeah,
Woo, Tony.
Make
Let me
West
just
Virginia proud.
Tony.
I'm out now. Although this was not a pity fuck like the last round that I actually did win when every one of the other people
I forgot
that
there was a pity fuck.
Yeah, time out, Tim. Shut the fuck up. Nobody's talking to you right now. Listen to me when I'm talking to you. No, listen. I can read also, by the way, right there. Now, the reason I won tonight is because no one else showed up and the click was broken. You know what I mean? I've had some really good reports and all the things. I've even heard Dan chime in on a couple of them, but it got, brought out to the people that were brought in by the other judges. And I'm biased myself. It's fine. But this time I can honestly say that I did earn it because no one else was here to take it.
I have
Great
officially
job.
changed
Sorry,
you.
I hurt something, Douglas. No hard feelings. It's only business. I still love you, and we can make
Wait,
this together.
Did he actually get to win a rant? That's actually pretty cool. I like
did.
that.
He's also got a
fair and square.
Tony's
Look, I
out.
did it again.
Tony. You're now
Tony,
What do you want me
got
to
you've been
do?
promoted.
Pretty sure it's a charge.
And
Tony,
we're now
plug something.
promoted. Been promoted to executive. What the hell did I put? Motivator. Right.
Branch manager.
You'll now motivate all the other contestants to fail miserably so that you can win.
No, I mean, he's a very inspirational person because, you could be at any low point of your life and just be like, fucking thank God I'm not Tony, right?
Tony, plug something.
Absolutely. Look, I'm immune to Plan B for a reason, pal. There's a reason I survived the abortion.
Tony, plug something.
Like you.
Plug myself.
Don't need to. Yeah.
I plug myself off, and y'all can find me on Facebook. You can find me on this show, Earn and Burn, with what's the restream. I'm usually on Sauce in the City, causing all kinds of mayhem and problems. I've got a TikTok too. It's like Calvin without the money, the spelling of the last name. Tony, not with an I at the end, you dick.
That was voice text, motherfucker.
Yes,
Okay.
I do that.
Funny
When it said
Douglas.
Stefan.
Funny Douglas, plug something.
All right, you can find me usually in Pueblo on Facebook, Funny Douglas. I have another one of these meetings going on with a judge next week, and if things don't go well, you can find me in the county jail. But yeah, you definitely find me. If you find me soon, I've got $100 ounces right now. It's really fire shit, so look for me.
Thank you.
Nice.
And good luck with that next week. Dan, plug something.
As if.
I am DC Wits. I am the bass player for As If, a 90s tribute band over in Rome, Utica, and Syracuse. So if anybody is by the central New York area south of Niagara, freaking hit me up.
Let's do this
Hit him
thing.
up.
Yeah.
Hit me up.
5-hour ride from me. Not bad.
Put Tim on the screen.
I could do that
Tim,
right blindfolded now.
Probably.
Tim, plug something.
Here's Tim's got to plug some
I'm going to plug Evolving Comedy. We are in Fort Myers, Florida, Cape Coral, that area. Every Wednesday, we're at Stet's Bar. We do workshopping. It is the best place if you want to come out and try comedy for the very first time. Get a participation trophy, get notes and feedback from lots of experienced comics. We do shows every month at Stet's, and then we do shows around town. We've got one this week at Durso's Delight in Cape Coral. Come out and see us. Steven, you got anything to plug? Take us out of here?
Yes, I'd like to plug this show, Earn or Burn. We need contestants to fill up the screen, and I needed some interns to rearrange the studio. Of course, Sauced in the City, where we all met through a woman named Brenda Brown. She's not a girl anymore. She does her thing, and I think we should do games and introduce that here, but that's another show. What else am I going to plug? Oh, the open mic I'll be going to in Manhattan to just annoy people and come up with some jokes and actually tell comedy. Because Tim said, I should come up with jokes. But I have them, I just didn't use them. It was a dead open mic. It was the same doctor from India. So I'll next time I go there, I'll make fun of everyone there. We'll see.
Good.
What happens.
And if you could do a better job at this, comics, if you're seeing this and you want to do a better job, reach out and then we'll put you on here and you could beat Tony. I guarantee
you two can win some money, as Tony, who apparently his phone died or it committed, for phone aside.
Shit. Tony's out. I'm sorry. We're getting first runner up. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr.
Tony.
See, there we go. That's how I've won every competition I've ever won right there, just by
Douglas, Doug, did you kill Tony?
I'm the lesser of two evils.
Well, he's back from the dead. Looks like the Narcan worked. That Narcan works.
It's okay. I'm gonna get that $20 off my OnlyFans when he subscribes anyway. So I'm still.
Looks like
it was a bomb pop, but not Narcan. Get it right.
Both of them get paid out for first and second.
All around.
You over there doing booty bumps?